So I'm going to go over shoulder mobility today. So first we'll start out with a mobility test. What we're going to do here is raise one hand, and then you're just going to bring it behind you and try to reach for the shoulder blades just as far as you can. And then after that, you're going to bring it under and again reach for the shoulder blades. Try to feel how your body feels. How far can we reach? Is there any tension? And then switch to the other arm. Over, reaching as far as we can, and then under. Same thing. All right, next I'm going to go over 3 banded movements. This might be easier for a lot of you to do at the gym, depending on what equipment you have at home. So the first banded movement I'm going to go over is a banded row. So what we're going to do here is grab this band, which should be about at your sternum level. And we're going to grab both sides with both of our hands. And all we're going to do here is take our hands and bring them towards the torso. Squeeze that core. Squeeze those shoulder blades. This is working those upper back muscles. Okay, pretty simple. The next one is the banded pull-aparts. A lot of you have already done. The idea here is to have those hands in front of the shoulders when we start. And then you're going to pull your hands apart with having your elbows locked and arms straight. This is a little difficult for some, including myself. So I'm just going to walk my hands out a little bit to where I feel comfortable. And then pull apart. That felt even a little difficult, so I'm going to walk them out a little bit more. Remember, brace that core. This should touch the chest every time you pull it apart. Okay. All right. And then just think when you do this, like so often, the more you do it, the easier it's going to get. And then you can walk your hands in and you're going to notice a difference and it's going to feel good. Next banded movement is banded shoulder external rotation. So what we're going to do here is bring your side. It doesn't matter which one. You can start on either side, just one side, and face it towards your rig, your pole, whatever you have. And you're going to take the opposite hand that is away from the pole, and you're going to grab the band with that. You're going to bring that hand into the center of your torso. And what we're going to do here is we're going to externally rotate our hand out. Okay. This again is working that upper back. Okay. Embrace that core. Squeeze those glutes. Okay. And then you just switch and do it on the other arm. Same thing. If this is too hard, then walk your hand out a little bit so you don't have to externally rotate as far. The next one we're going to do is scapula wall slides. So what we're going to do here is lean up against that wall. If it's easier for you, walk your feet out a little bit, but the goal is to have them against the wall and slightly bend those knees. You want to try to keep your whole posterior side against the wall. So even that lower back, bring it in towards that wall. But that's the idea. You may not be there, you may get there one day. Just keep on working on it. But for me, I won't have my lower back against the wall. It's difficult. So you're going to bring your arms up to that 90-degree position, and you're going to fight to keep those arms against the wall along with your lower back. And you're going to push up into a V, and you're going to bring it back down into the 90 degrees, which is like a shape of a W. So I like to think W and V. And don't forget to breathe. Breathing is so important. Okay, we'll get into shoulder rotation, which they call cars. So what we're gonna do here is you can start with one arm, you can bring them both up together. Either way is just fine, as long as you're getting that full range of motion. So you're gonna start with those hands at the side. Choose one, choose them both, but you're going to give them a thumbs up, and you're going to bring it up, 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 straight up till you're vertical, and then you're going to turn that hand and pinky down. Okay, and then just repeat. Maybe 10 times on each side. You know, switch to the other one. Up, turn, pinky down, or together. Up, turn, pinky down. I personally prefer one side, but everybody's different. And then we'll get into the scapula push-ups. So the scapula push-ups are pretty simple. You're going to get down on all fours in that push-up position, hands below the shoulders, feet together, and we're going to think dropping that chest to the ground and squeeze those shoulder blades together, okay? And then you're going to push back up, bringing those shoulder blades apart, okay, away from the spine. And then back down, together, squeeze, 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 squeeze that core, back up, and then repeat over and over and over. No, probably like 20 reps of those would be good. Just do them like maybe a few reps of each one, and then do like 3 rounds of it. Okay, it doesn't take, you don't need to spend a lot of time on this. You just need to be consistent with it. So doing it 3 times a week for 5 to 10 minutes, like it'll make a huge difference. And you'll see the difference in the gym too. So just keep on working on it. See you guys.